Hello everybody, welcome back. This is tinker77. We're back on the QTech world. It is very early in the morning here. Thought I'd get some recording done a little bit ahead of time. Today we're going to work on some more of the automation. We've been doing a lot of this. What I've noticed here is that this does not seem to be making the redstone solar cores and the redstone solar panels. All of these have been done kind of manually. This right here we have all the materials, but it's like it's not working, and this one isn't working, of course, because we've got plenty of these, and which is for this recipe, and we also need the hardened solar panels. We've got those and those. It should make at least a few more of those, but I don't know why it's not. Excuse me. So we're going to try a different way of working with that today. So let's work on that right now. I'm going to try to use the crafter, and the crafter, if you look at the base of it, it takes some blue alloy ingots and some blue doped wafer and a circuit board. So let's see if we can make those now and see how this goes. So blue wafers are just silver and teslatite, 1:4 ratio. So let's grab some silver and some teslatite, and we just got to put it in some sort of thing. I'm gonna put it in this one over here, and this will start working right away. Actually, since it's 4:1, we only need that much of the silver. That'll make that. Okay. Now we also need to make blue doped wafers, which is, again, it's alloy smelting, same kind of ratio to get this. So let's get that done. Let's get some teslatite and let's get some silicon wafer. And again, we probably only need 16 of that. So put this back. And I will borrow the bronze ingot because we're not using that right now. And that'll make that and get it put into the system. Okay. And then we're going to work on, I lost my crafter. There it is. The silicon board, and we have a circuit board, I should say, and we have that there. So we should be able to make a crafter. We're going to need a bunch of crafting tables and torches. So let's make, oh, we're out of stuff there. Okay. Let's make some more planks. Okay, got plenty of planks. And we need some redstone torches. That'll be plenty. Okay, excellent. So we're going to make a crafter, which takes the machine frame, which we still don't have everything we need for it. It should. Why don't we have... Oh, it's very, very, very slow. Okay. That's, no, that's not right. Why isn't it pulling this in? I can't even grab it out of there. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to click on this to grab it, and it's not grabbing. I have to manually pull this out. This is not right. Something's going on with the system. I'm trying to click on this, and I can't seem to get the blue ingot out of the storage system. This is very strange. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe there's a bug. I almost have to grab these manually. Or, since this seems to grab it. See, it didn't even grab it for this, but maybe for here? No. I don't know what is going on, guys. Have you guys ever seen this where it doesn't let you pull out of the refined storage? I don't think we're using this blue ingot for anything. We're certainly not using the blue doped wafers. Oh, that pulled out really quick. Can I go onto these machines and maybe get it out? Let's see if we can get it from the pattern grid. No. Well, what in the world is going on? This is strange. I'm trying to see if it's maybe is accessed or pulled into something else. What is going on here? This should be set to extract only. There we go. This is not great. Okay, that's probably part of the problem. Whoa, I didn't realize we were doing all this really bad stuff. So are any of these messed up? No. Okay, those are all looking good. Got a little bit of an issue here. I'm usually pretty good at getting the settings right on the pieces, so I mean, it can happen where you have errors. Okay, that's done. We have a few of those out here. I added another one in the stream. There they are. Yep. This one right here, it should be set to extract only. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So maybe that's what's causing the other thing to break. Let's go check that out. Maybe that's it. Okay. And it's still not making any of these, which we would think it would. But, yeah. Okay, get the crafter again. Let's make this. This should work now. It does. And then we're going to make a tier 1 crafter. And crafting tables. I forgot to do that. Okay. Tier 1 crafter. Tier 2 crafter. And a tier 3 crafter. Now, this is an experiment I'm going to be doing. So we're going to see how this works. I would like to get some more of the universal cables. These are power cables. And I'll show you what I did with the power upgrade in just a second from the stream that we did last night. We also have you want to have an importer. So let's make one of those. And an exporter. Another one of those. Okay. So last night during a stream, we first created a reactor, which is this little box down here. It actually goes 4 blocks down. And this takes uranite and water, and it produces electricity. Now, the nice thing about this is that it is a battery as well. It's got storage built in. So it's got 10 million energy in it, and it can generate 6.8 thousand a tick, which is a lot for what I've got. So we're using that for storage. And then I upgraded most of the pipes to this advanced universal cable, which seems to be carrying a lot of energy and works pretty well. Let's sleep. And, of course, when it sleeps, it's time to take a drink of my coffee. Delicious. The other thing we did is I was told to make this magnet. So basically this magnet, when I drop things on the ground or something like that, it will eventually just come right back to me. Just like that. So that's kind of cool. Alrighty, I need to basically work on this system of trying to get spooky music. This crafter to work. And I'm going to put it over here for now. I think this will work out. And I want to get some power lines hooked up. So let's do that here. Now, I wasn't able to get to this one because of the fact that it's all underneath there, but I got most of it. So I think I should try to get all this out now and put in the rest of this advanced cable, because you can see I'm still using this as the previous version of power lines. There we go. And put the dirt here. And I don't need something there, but that's okay. We can run right across. And this is where we're going to have the crafter. So we're going to put this on right here. Torch here in the way. And that looks pretty good. Now we're going to have to see it's already got power. That's awesome. So what we want to have here is this is a device that when you put in recipes, it will make those and from taking items from this bluish area and make them into something and put them into the export area, which is down here. And so we're going to get this set up to bring in stuff and import and export. Okay. So on this side right here, we're going to have these are the importers on the top. So let's do that same kind of system here. We're going to put the importer on the top and the exporter on the back. And I got to get a piece of cable to run that. And then the crafter will be at least hooked up correctly. We just need to make the recipes. So let's get a cable. Okay. Just to get this all hooked up correctly. Nope. There we go. Okay. So that's working. Now we have to, that was weird, those numbers blitzing out. We need to get some items here and get this recipes figured out. So I'm going to use, I think I have a lot of dirt, so I'm going to take some dirt here and I'll show you about what I'm using this for in just a second. But right over here, I want to get rid of these 2 recipes. I say I want this and I want the other one, and I'm going to clear this out altogether for storage, and we don't need this being made here because it's not seeming to working correctly. So we're going to fix it now. So for the parts that you need. To make the redstone solar panel, you need the redstone solar core. So let's make that up. And really, it's just this panel just takes the hardened and that. Okay, so let's get those right now. Redstone solar, you have these, and we have the hardened. Okay, and see, my system's making that automatically, which is fine. That's what we want it to do. For the redstone solar core, we need hardened solar cores and refined ingots, energized steel, and blazing things. So let's see, do we have any blazings? We do. I'm going to grab both of those. I'm going to grab energized steel. I'm going to grab refined glowstone. And I'm going to grab hardened. Let's just grab a few of these. And you can see it already makes the stuff up for us. See, this refined storage is working correctly for all of these. You can see it's trying to make the things as it goes. Okay, but it's just, like for instance, we're out of steel, and all of a sudden the machines just start running and making the stuff we need. Let's go check that that's not draining our power. How's our power generation going? And we're still maxed out. That's awesome. Okay, taking a drink here. So I want this to have and hold on to, let's say, dirt in this area. This is kind of like where I want the inputs to be. And I know I need to have it have a certain layout. I'm going to actually take off the importer now, so it won't start importing yet. We're going to start to set this up. So we're going to make first is the redstone solar core. I'm going to take that and put it here as a recipe. So it says it'll take all these things and it'll make 4. So I'm going to say input all of those items and put the output to the external right here. Okay. So I hit apply, and that's a recipe. So we know we need those items there. So let's see what we got to put. I'll put a blaze there. I'll put an energized there. An example of each, and that. Okay. Now let's go over to the next recipe here. And this is to make the solar panel. Well, that's easy too. If we look at the solar panel here, we say do that, and there it is. And we hit apply, and it's in the recipe. So that takes this piece, and it takes that. Okay. Now these are kind of like what I want positions for. And I'm going to fill the rest of this up with dirt. And what this does is kind of blocks these from being used. And the reason I'm doing that is if I don't do this, let's say it'll just start pulling in all this, like say this energized steel, and I can make it really easily. It will pull into all these fields. And I don't want it to have that much. I only want to have a stack at a time. So I'm saying, remember this layout. And now all this items here, you can see that. Let's remember the layout. Why did it not remember that? Remember the layout. And now they should have like the dirt little blocks. You can see they're there. And that's what we need. This will hold all of the spots or put placeholders there so they can't be used by other items. And it's a pain getting this out, but it looks like I have to do this manually. Why won't it let me set it down? Okay. Won't let me set it down in my inventory here. That's weird. Get this out of there. I don't know why that was going on. I'm having so many troubles here today, guys. Okay. So that's all of the placeholders. Nope, there's one more. Grab that one. Okay, so now they're all kind of ghosted out, which means that I don't have anything in the input buffer here. So let's go throw all of this back up into the storage. Except for, let's see, except for the importer. There we go. So we're going to try this and see how this works. So when I put this importer on, it should be getting ready to work. Oh, I got to put on stuff on the exporter too. Yep, I got to go grab those again. It doesn't know to grab those. I messed that up. A little derp there. That happens. Tinker derps all the time. So let's say blazing was one of the things, right? And we had the energized piece right here. We had the refined glowstone. And we had the hardened core. So this is just the pieces that we need just to make the first recipe, which is this recipe right here. So I will grab those and go over to the exporter, and I'm going to tell it to export that into this machine. Okay, and it will start doing that. You'll see the item and pieces are coming up together. And when it gets enough, it will make the item right there, which should be then pulled in by the importer into the system. But it won't go more than the blocks that I need here. Now, because I am running out of, I'll put one of these here. It made some more. I'll put that in there too. As soon as it gets enough, it makes this right there. And you see it goes out. Now, we don't have any more blazing crystals. So if I have blaze rods, which we know I probably don't have any, it should cause these machines out here to start generating the materials. I bet you I don't have any blaze rods, which I'm going to have to figure out a little bit and go get. Blaze. Nope, don't have any blaze rods to make those, so that's why it stopped. Okay, the solar panels, though, to make the solar panels, we need a hardened solar panel here. Let's grab one. And we need the redstone solar core. So I will say export those. Here we go. Put that one in there and that there. And so now this is getting those pieces there, and it should grab enough. Let's put one of that there. Another one. So as soon as it can, it will make a set of the redstones, or at least one of the redstone solar panels. As soon as that solar panel, the gray one, gets up to 8, there it goes, and it made one. So this will automatically make it. But again, I have these placeholders here, so it shouldn't ever like fill these up with anything. So that way we're not like storing too many of one particular item and blocking things out. Let me take another sip of coffee. All right, so that's working fantastic. Let's go check. Did anything else get started over here? I'm actually worried, or not worried, but wondering if this will work a little bit faster. Now, it'd be nice to have the speed upgrade for this crafter for the exporter. So let's see what we can do about speed upgrades. There are these speed upgrades here, which are for, I don't have any sugar, but we do have most of the other things. So let's make a few of these. Okay, so we've made 4 of those. And for the speed upgrade, we need to get some, we have quartz enriched iron. We have that, but we need to get some sugar, which, wow, we don't have any sugar cane. One of the things I didn't bother to get. So we're going to go to sleep. We're going to go get some sugar cane here in just a second. We're going to make up some speed upgrades so this can run a little faster. Ominous music. You see, it's just doing one click at a time. Looks like we've run out of energized steel also, so it should be starting to make its own energized steel using the system outside. Let's go check that out as we walk out to find sugarcane. And it didn't. Oh, what did I mess this up? No, it's this one right here. Why is it not making energized steel? What does it take? Maybe we're out of something else, another resource as well. Energized steel takes steel and electrum. So, are we low on steel? Where it's making steel. It's making the coal dust to make steel. Maybe we're just waiting on coal dust. Yes, we are out of coal dust. It's processing as fast as it can. As soon as it gets enough coal dust, it's making more steel. And the steel's probably being used up and processed for other materials over here. Yeah, steel nuggets. So it's working. It's just a little slow, but that's okay. Let's go and find some sugarcane. We need some sugarcane. There's some way over there. We need to make some sugar. I should like plant this so it can grow for us, but oh, that's flaxseed. That's not even sugarcane. Looks very sugarcane-like, didn't it? That's sugarcane. Three pieces of sugarcane. We'll walk for a little bit. Do a little exploration here at the end of this episode. We'll see how it goes here. Hi, sheep. Those flax seeds, they look very similar to sugarcane. Okay. Oh, there's a raid going on here. Because there's a village. I didn't realize there was a village here. Did I really? Yeah, I think I did. A long time ago, went to this village. Not really caring about the village or the raid. You guys are on your own. Just looking for some more sugar cane. Take another sip of my coffee while I'm waiting. Oh, lag. Delicious. Well, I don't know. Let's go back home. Maybe we don't use the speed upgrade. Maybe we should use, because it would just make it process faster going into there. Maybe we should use a stack upgrade. Is that possible? Is there a stack upgrade? There is a stack upgrade, which takes 5, takes a speed upgrade. So we're going to make speed upgrades regardless, but I think it does a whole stack. So, let's get all the sugar. We're not going to be able to make all the speed upgrades. There, we got 2 though. That's not bad. And let's put those into the exporter so that it exports faster. And it should go a little bit faster here. It's not bad. See, it's got enough and it's getting the materials. But it is getting what we need for these cores here. And that's fine, because what we're going to be doing soon, once we get all the resources here, and I'm probably going to sit off camera waiting for this to rebalance out, where, you know, this finally gets up to the full 64 coal dust, and that the steel gets all created, everything's good to go. Once it's all balanced out, the next time in the next video, we're going to work on starting for the next solar panel. And that is the Signalum solar panel. And if you look at it, it's just these that we just have figured out today and making it correctly. And the Signalum solar core. Now this takes Signalum, it takes niotic crystals, and it takes these that we just made also today. In the stream, we did get Signalum made and the niotic crystal. So if you look here, I've got a Signalum, which is that material, and outside here, the niotic core. It should be in this right here. We only have 2 at the moment, but we do have those being made. So that's pretty much all ready to go. It's going to be that we're going to need to make the, what is it, HDPE sheet here. Yes, these HDPE sheet, which is going to be kind of crazy because we have to use certain things. It takes 3 to make one there, or we can use 8 to craft it. I think we'll use the 3. 3 of those is from the enriched chamber. It'll be then from the pressurized reaction chamber. We have to make oxygen and liquid ethylene, or some sort of ethylene. So it's got a lot of stuff that we have to do, and we're going to work on that at a later point. Okay, guys? So I sure hope you liked this video. If you did, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications. Okay, guys, thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.